100 naira ko. Esambaseko.
Good morning, viewers. You're welcome to the program Lagos This Morning. We'll be bringing to you recent news updates in Lagos State and also across the country. I am Olajide Taufik Olamide.
I am Adeni Adela. Welcome to Lagos This Morning.
Alright, first the headlines for the day. Clark, Ortom Endorse Peter Obi. Nobody can expel G5 governors from PDP. That is coming from Wiki. On PVCs, 6.7 million uncollected in 17 states. INEC targets markets. You don't own key to Aso Rock, Atiku tells Obasanjo. Hunger, agony as banks stick to old notes. Soldiers, tout clash in Lagos. Stray bullet kills final year Unizik student as gunmen and Nigerian army clashes in Imo State. Native doctor slums dies after sex romp with pastor's wife. Alright, let's start from Clark and Ortom. The former Federal Commissioner for Information and South-South leader, Chief Edwin Clark, and Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom have endorsed the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, for next month's election. Coming 2 days after former President Olusegun Obasanjo's endorsement of Obi, the elder statesman said with the former Anambra State Governor as president, the country would be more united. Clark spoke as Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom, who is one of the 5 aggrieved People's Democratic Party governors, okayed Obasanjo's endorsement of Obi, saying that the Labour Party presidential standard bearer was the right choice for Nigeria. Was the words of Clark and Ortom's endorsement on Peter Obi?
I don't think it's going to have any effect like that because Ortom is one of the G5 governors.
Okay.
So it's not basically like the G5 governors endorsing Peter Obi.
Yeah.
It is just one of the G5 governors. So I don't think it's going to have any genuine effect like that. But that of Clark, I think it will have a little effect.
Okay.
Based on the fact that Clark probably has his own supporters, which is going to mobilize to support Peter Obi in the forthcoming polls, I guess.
Well, since Ortom is one of the aggrieved governors, and those aggrieved governors are actually speaking together as one, don't you think he's speaking on behalf of the other governors?
I don't think so. Because I feel the only person that can actually speak on behalf of the other governors is Wike. Yes, it's Wike. Ortom can just come and say he's going to endorse Peter Obi when Wike and the other
are yet to endorse
him.
Well, I think that's a good one for Peter Obi. And Ortom personally endorsing Peter Obi, it's a +1 for Peter Obi in Benue State, which means he'll be getting majority of Benue State votes. Because if Ortom has actually worked in Benue State, then the people of Benue State will actually trust him for his choice of Peter Obi as president. And also Clark, on the other hand, is an elder statesman and a former commissioner for information and South-South leader. So that means South-South like River State, Cross River State, and the likes. So we will actually have some faction of them and some section of this state to actually pull votes for Peter Obi. I think it's a +1 for the Labour Party presidential candidate like that. But just hope that in recent times we would see other people actually coming out to support him. And also Obasanjo supporting Peter Obi, coming out to endorse Peter Obi. He actually dropped a letter where he spoke on the failings of the recent government of this present administration, President Muhammadu Buhari, and he also said he's endorsing Peter Obi because it is not about time for any Emilio Con or time for any part of the country to actually take leadership, that it is time for the youth.
Yeah.
What do you think about Obasanjo's endorsement?
Obasanjo has always, though he has not like publicly endorsed him, but he has always been in support of Peter Obi. So Obasanjo endorsing Peter Obi is like a +1 for the Labour Party. So I don't think, and I don't think he's lying about the failures of the present government, which is the truth. There are many crises and chaos in the country, which the governments are like kind of shying away from. They feel nothing is wrong with Nigeria. If we say anything like Buhari has not done anything awesome like in Nigeria, then Festus Keyamo, I mean, one of the spokesperson, is it Femi Adesina?
Femi
Adesina be like, oh, people are lying, they just hate Buhari. Like what they said Obasanjo is jealous of Buhari's presidency. How is that possible? What is there to be jealous about? There is no improvement whatsoever in Nigeria. I'm very sure very soon now schools will go on strike. Because they have not come to agreement with ASU. So that would be like maybe like another 8 months of strike coming. So I don't think there is anything fantastic about this present government. And Obasanjo is right about that one. And Obasanjo endorsing Peter Obi is a +1 for the Labour Party, but we can't actually bank on the endorsements.
The PDP actually came out. Festus Keyamo said Obasanjo's endorsement is worthless.
I don't believe anything Festus Keyamo said. Festus Keyamo always says, I'm sorry, I think he's fond of saying things just to demean his opposition parties.
And also this same Obasanjo that he was talking about now, that his endorsement is worthless, the APC entourage with Tinubu went to the OOPL, Obasanjo's Presidential Library, to actually seek for his endorsement as well. And now they are coming out to say that endorsement is worthless. So why would they actually go to him for endorsement if they know it is worthless?
They are jealous.
Yeah.
They are, see, these people, like I used to say, they are being threatened.
By the Labour Party?
By the Labour Party. Because they actually feel, what they were thinking before was like, this party is just a minor party. They won't amount to anything. Now their eyes, like, they have a cleared eyes now, like, oh, these people are going far. They are really, really going far. They have the support of the people we have gone to for endorsements. And these people happens to endorse other people. You know IBB actually endorsed Peter Obi as well?
Yes, IBB endorsed
Peter Obi as well. So imagine IBB endorsing Peter Obi, Edwin Clark endorsing Peter Obi, and Obasanjo, and also, okay, let's say Ortom endorsing Peter Obi. I'm very sure there have been like probably discussion from the G5 governors whether they should endorse. We are going to know by January 5, right? Who they are going to endorse. I can't wait for that day. I'm very sure.
That's tomorrow,
that's tomorrow. So I can't wait for tomorrow to see who the G5 governors are going to endorse for the presidential election. But I just hope, I don't know what will happen tomorrow, Sha. I'm just hoping they will endorse what I have in mind.
Well, let's see tomorrow who the G5 governors would actually endorse for their next president. And also, I think since the rift in the PDP is still alive, and I'm not seeing any kind of endorsement within them and the APC, I think they are likely to support Peter Obi.
They are likely
to support Peter Obi. And
they may not support Peter Obi, because these people, they can be very
tricky.
Very tricky. They might end up supporting Atiku. We don't know what's up. They might end up supporting Atiku.
But Atiku is not giving them what they want.
Exactly. Even the Nomilai was like, they were like, they don't even need Wike and the G5 governors anymore. That Wike is just an insolent man. That's what Dinomela. You know, Dinomela is this. I think the spokesperson for the campaign council of the PDP. Yes. So he said they don't really need G5 governor. Wike is behaving like a god, and he's not a god.
I think they're just trying to play on Wike's emotion. They want to downplay the effect of Wike's outburst. So
if the G5 governor should wake up tomorrow and support Peter Obi, am I allowed to say it is over?
For the PDP? For
the PDP.
Well, I actually think so.
Because they actually feel like without the G5 governors, they can win the election. How is that possible? And they're actually banking on Tinubu's that once Tinubu support them on this
governorship election.
Is it the G5 governors? No, it's not the G5 governors. It's just like, I think there are some part of there are some persons that say if Tinubu should support them on the governorship election,
they will support him.
and the presidential election is
coming before the governorship
election. So how is that possible? So I don't think that's possible. I can't just wait for tomorrow to see who the G5 governors are going to support for the presidential election.
Well, I think it's still dicey for now, but let's wait till tomorrow to hear what they have in stock for the Nigerian masses. All right, on the next one, nobody can expel G5 from PDP. Wike. The River State Governor Nyesom Wike has declared that nobody, including those abusing him, can drive the G5 governors from the People's Democratic Party, noting that they built the party and have the right to remain as members. Wike also said abusing members of the integrity group of the PDP will only complicate the lingering crisis in the party, and cautioned those who are issuing threats of possible punitive action against the G5 governors to perish the thought. Now Wike has come out to say, regardless of whatever and whoever they announce as their presidential candidate, nobody can expel them.
That means they are not going to announce Atiku as the candidate they are going to support. For Wike to have said something like this.
Yeah, that means he has actually, they were threatening to...
they would have finalized everything, who they are going to support.
Of course,
they have been having meetings upon meetings, like, let's meet and deliberate on who we should support for the presidential election. I'm very sure they have come to a conclusive answer, like, oh, this is the person we are going to support. And the person is not going to be Atiku. From what he's saying, like, whoever they are going to support is not going to expel them.
Nobody can
expel them. They have come to a very affirmative answer. I'm very sure about it. Because tomorrow is 5 already.
Yeah.
Or probably they are going to have another meeting today. And be like, okay, let's deliberate more on this. Do you think we should support Atiku? From my own personal view, I don't think they should support Atiku. Do you know why?
Why?
Because Atiku is not doing their bidding now. If Atiku should get their support and probably win the presidency, don't you think, let's say tomorrow morning now, Iyocha Ayu, there's like, okay, let me resign.
Okay.
And if he should resign, and Atiku should become president, don't you think you probably call him back?
There's no way they can call him back.
These people are very, very like...
Because by then, a Southwesterner would have been
in
the chairman.
The chairman, okay. Okay, we be the chairman.
Yes.
Okay, now, Wike will not have like the... I don't think they respect Wike enough in the party. Because if they actually have respect and then probably regard for the agreements they made before Atiku became the presidential candidate for the PDP, they would have like agreed to the agreement they made from onset that once you become the presidential candidate, you should resign and step down as the chairman of the party.
The PDP, yeah.
So, but this politics of a thing is kind of like crazy.
Yeah,
you can never understand it. Exactly, you can never understand. Tomorrow now, this G5 governor, they might come out tomorrow and probably support Tinubu or support Atiku and leave Peter Obi.
Then I think if they actually support any of the existing parties where they have more to gain than personally,
exactly,
then I think they are not supporting the interest of the majority. Because when we look at this critically, look at the new voters who actually registered this year. Previous elections that have been done, we don't see many youth coming out to actually say they want to vote or collect PVCs. The youth will just be on the street playing football. Exactly. They'll feel like, okay, our vote won't count. We don't need to. Why should we vote?
Even if we should vote, they will still rig the election.
They will still rig the election. But imagine 11 million people, 11 million new registrants. I'm not sure those new registrants would be voting for either the ruling party or the past one. Even
me, that I'm sitting down, I can never vote for the ruling party because I know what is happening outside there. But they are just feeling ignorance, like everything is well in the country. Where is the things? I don't understand. The fact that they are feeling ignorance is annoying me.
Of course. And some people actually come outside to defend them.
Like Lai Mohammed. Like Buhari is the best president Nigeria has ever had.
Okay.
How? Is it the insecurity? Is it the brutality of the police? And now I heard that they have transferred all the Ajah policemen. Is it about transferring?
I told you last week that's what will happen. They will transfer these police officers by 30th of January. That they said they would make the judgment. They won't pronounce any death sentence for this guy, for this killer cop, what they will do is that they will give him probably a very long sentence, but they won't give him any death sentence.
But is it really about transferring? Is it about the insecurity, the bandits terrorizing the northern part of the
country?
Even
the exchange rate.
The exchange
rate.
It
meant it at 197. Now it is 450 in the official market, but in the parallel market, in the black market, is over 700. So what is the good thing he has done? He has done more harm than good.
Exactly.
So he has done good things, though, but he has done more harm than good.
But then, if we are to look at the good things that he did, I can't really like pinpoint the good thing.
Well, the second Niger bridge.
Is that what we actually? I'm sorry. Okay, we need that in Nigeria.
Yeah.
But
it's needed.
Okay, let's talk about the insecurity now. If another government should come in now, I don't know if the insecurity is going to like
go up
or come down,
depending if the ruling party wins or the opposition or the other parties.
Okay, like what Sheikh Gumi said. Sheikh Gumi said the Northerners should support someone that will embrace bandits, because bandits are their people.
They are freedom fighters.
They are freedom fighters. What freedom are they fighting for?
See, in a sinner climb, that kind of man would have been arrested, would have been called in for questioning.
But he wasn't arrested. In fact, even one of the bandits went on her.
Of course, on her.
On BBC to talk it. I don't understand.
God.
How can a bandit come on air?
See, that is Nigeria.
And he was not arrested. And they even interviewed him. Even the person that interviewed himself, I don't see that guy or the lady. I don't understand. Was the person not scared? Like probably you could be.
No, it's not one-on-one. It was a telephone interview.
They could not trace.
If Nigerian government doesn't trace them, who would trace them again? So
I've not really seen any achievements of Buhari, and I'm saying that because there is no improvement whatsoever in the country.
Yeah, no matter what a presidential candidate or his supporters, a sitting president or his supporters come out to say to the people like he has tried, if it is not reflecting
in the
lives of an average
exactly.
Nigerian, then he has done nothing. And what they even say he has done, he didn't do it with his own personal money. It's our commonwealth.
And they are like applauding him.
Why should we applaud him?
Why are you applauding him? That is like it was put there.
I would never applaud a president for doing lesser than his predecessor. It's either you keep the bar the same or you raise it higher. Once you bring it lower, then you have failed woefully. Woefully. He has failed. Had it been the dollar to naira rate is still around 197 that he met it, then we would have clapped for him. Like I would have personally applauded him, clapped for him, even say they should even organize a kind of award session and give him series of award. But now it is above 700 and something naira. So and people you expect us to clap for him for what? You are not there to spend your money. You are there as just a manager of an organization. You are not spending your money. You are only managing Nigeria's income. Now look at our debt profile. It's almost over 100 billion US dollars. How much did he make it when he came into power in 2015? So look at it now. Look at the exchange rate. Look at Nigerians has become poorer. The money you had then before Buhari came into power, the value today. Look at Nigeria's purchasing power.
I don't think Nigeria has become poorer. I think the people in government has made Nigeria.
Of course, now make the average Nigerians, even beyond average Nigeria, 133 million people in multidimensional poverty. Imagine. Out of over 220 million people, we have 133 million people. 133 in multidimensional poverty. More than half of the population are in poverty. So just look at it, and they are banking on these people that are in poverty to actually vote for them, who are in the northeast and the northwest, majority of them. And we have this same incumbent government from the northern part of Nigeria. So even that part should have been the highest winners. They should actually have more gains because this person is from their region, and now they are having more poverty. So why should I be clapping for them? I can never clap for failures. Even if that person, even if you should be, see, there's something about me. Even if you should be my brother, my blood brother, and
you're doing rubbish,
I will
like
come outside
clapping
to say
for
it.
you.
I can never clap for you.
I don't understand.
I'd rather praise a friend,
like for example,
a good friend, than a bad brother.
Like for example, I think was it the in-law of Tinubu that came out to say like Tinubu was a drug lord, and then he ran to something like, and then he came out some days after
to debunk it.
To debunk it.
That means he has been threatened now, something like that. And actually, I for people like Femi Adesina and what was it called, Lai Mohammed, to actually come out to say Buhari has done his best, and Buhari used to come out to say he has done his best. I think the best and most accurate assessment any husband can get is from his wife.
Yeah.
His wife came outside to apologize to Nigerians. So what else would anyone have said? All other things that anyone would have said is just like damage control technique.
If the DSS can actually like tell a guy that insulted the first lady on internet, and they cannot tell
bandits
territory, kidnappers, of course they have failed as a government.
Of course.
If you can easily trail a comment on social media, but you can't trail bandit that is terrorizing the country,
so that means they have a share in the bandit.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, you can part of this program by dropping your comments. We have 46 people watching us right now. Thank you all for joining us on this program. We've talked about Clark and Ortom endorsing Peter Obi. What do you feel about Peter Obi being endorsed by Clark and Ortom of Benue State? And also Wike coming out to say nobody can expel them. Nobody can expel the G5 governors from PDP. What do you think? Okay, let's go on to the next one. 6.7 million uncollected PVCs in 17 states. INEC targets market. No fewer than 6.7 million Nigerians have yet to collect their permanent voter cards less than 8 weeks to the general election. Data obtained from the state offices of the INEC on Tuesday revealed that 6.7 million PVCs were locked up in INEC's safe box across 17 states and the Federal Capital Territory. The INEC has announced that the collection window for PVCs will commence on December 12, 2022 and end January 22, 2020.
You know, Nigerians are always like, once it is like 18 or 19, they will start collecting their PVCs. But then, I will advise you all to go and get it as soon as possible. Like, collect it as soon as possible.
You know, I think if about 6.7 million people have not gotten their PVCs yet, I think the INEC should be blamed.
Probably they like did a late registration.
No, it's not as if they did late registration. During the party's registration, it was being brought to people's homes. The forms were being brought to the streets where you can actually see these people. You know, and on these PVCs, we have their local government there, we have their ward. Why should you keep it in your office? Then you're expecting them to come down to your office to actually collect these things. Take it down to them. You know, and some people actually said when they got to the office, you know, they blocked them. Some said they should pay some certain amount of money and the likes. So if as INEC, and it is part of your duty to disburse these PVCs to the people, and you are here to disburse them, then you should be blamed. Should we blame the people for not coming to get their PVC when most of them complained that even the stress of collecting these PVCs, and some people there were telling them that they should bring money before they can get their PVCs. During the party registration, we knew how easy it was. It was being brought to people's homes. Like, they were even being paid for the registration of those parties. And then I heard about so many things from some of my ex-core members then that served in the northern part of Nigeria. They said they go to people's homes to register them. They don't come outside to meet you. They go inside their homes to register them. And after they register them, the local government chairman pays them for registration. So why should it be the other way around when you come to the southern part of Nigeria here? And they have 6.7 million PVCs being locked in their safe.
That's like 6.7.
Why should it be locked in the safe? You have the local government offices. Drop it there. Then people can go there easily. Why should they have to go to? Most people don't even know the INEC offices in their areas. They are more familiar with their local government offices. Just post it online. You can make use of either Twitter or any social media platform. Probably the INEC should just come outside, post this that okay, people from this location, get your PVCs in your local government, office. Then you will drop it there strategically. People from Ifakojaye local government should go to Ifakojaye local government office. Go there, write down your name, sign, then collect your PVC. It should be as simple as that. then other states should do the same, not actually going to INEC offices that most of